What's going on, guys? Dan here, and welcome back to another absolutely insane Red Dead Redemption 2 online video. Today, we are diving deep, and I mean into the best, the quickest, and honestly, some of the most fun ways to rank up your character and become a true legend of the West. I know a lot of you out there are grinding, trying to unlock those high-level items, those awesome ability cards, and just generally wanting to feel more powerful in the world. Well, guess what? You've come to the right place because I've got a ton of information that's going to blow your minds and send your XP bars through the roof. We're not just talking about one or two little tricks here. We're talking about a comprehensive guide, covering everything from the daily activities you absolutely miss, to the specific roles that will shower you with experience points like it's Christmas morning. Whether you're a seasoned outlaw, or just starting your journey in the rugged frontier, these methods are designed to be easy to follow and incredibly effective. I've spent a ton of time testing these, figuring out the most efficient pathways so you don't have to. We'll be looking at how each role, bounty hunter, trader, collector, moonshiner, and even the naturalist to some extent, can be a goldmine for XP if you know how to play it right. So grab your notebooks, or just get ready to soak in all this knowledge, because by the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to hitting those high ranks faster than a jackrabbit on a hot griddle. We're going to break down each method step by step, ensuring you understand exactly what to do to maximize your gains. No more aimless wandering, no more feeling like you're stuck in a rut. It's time to take control of your Red Dead Online destiny and rank up like a true boss. Let's get right into it. You guys are gonna love this. Alright, so kicking things off, and this is something I absolutely cannot stress enough, we have daily challenges. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, oh dailies, they're just a small thing. Let me tell you, you could not be more wrong. These are, without a doubt, one of the most consistent and surprisingly lucrative ways to not only earn gold bars, which is amazing in itself, but also to get a significant chunk of XP every single day. Rockstar Games literally hands you a to-do list, and by completing these simple tasks, you're rewarded handsomely. It's like free money and free XP, just waiting for you to grab it. The beauty of daily challenges lies in their variety and often their simplicity. You might have tasks like skin 3 deer, visit a specific shop in St. Denis, complete a free roam event, or craft 5 items. Many of these can be knocked out in just a few minutes, especially if you plan your session around them. And the XP you get for each individual challenge might seem modest at first, but it adds up incredibly quickly. Plus, there's a huge multiplier bonus for completing all 7 general dailies, and even more if you have roles, as each role comes with its own set of daily challenges. That's a massive stack of XP right there. Now here's where it gets even crazier. The streak bonus. If you manage to complete at least one daily challenge every single day, you build up a streak. After 7 days, 14 days, 21 days, and finally 28 days, the amount of gold you earn per challenge multiplies significantly. While this primarily affects gold, the consistent engagement with the game to maintain this streak naturally leads to more XP gained through the challenges themselves and other activities you'll inevitably do. Think about it. Logging in daily, even for a short while to do a quick challenge, keeps you in the XP flow. Don't overlook the role-specific daily challenges either. If you're a bounty hunter, you might get bring in a bounty target alive. If you're a collector, find 3 collectibles. These not only give you XP for the challenge itself, but also progress you within that role, which often leads to more role XP and general XP. It's a compounding effect. So the very first thing you should do when you log into Red Dead Online is check your daily challenges. Make them a priority. It's the foundation for steady, reliable rank progression, and honestly, it's an easy win every single day. So, to sum it up, daily challenges are your bread and butter. They offer consistent XP, a clear set of objectives, and incredible gold bar bonuses for maintaining streaks. Neglecting these is like leaving free XP and gold on the table, and we definitely don't want to do that if we're serious about ranking up fast. Make it a habit, integrate it into your daily gameplay loop, and you will see a noticeable difference in your rank progression over time. It's a fundamental building block for becoming a high-ranking outlaw. Trust me on this one, guys. Next up on our list of incredible rank-up strategies is something that often gets underestimated, especially by solo players, and that is joining or forming a posse. Now I get it. Sometimes you just want to roam the frontier on your own, be a lone wolf, and that's perfectly fine. But if ranking up fast is your primary goal, then teaming up with other players in a posse is an absolute game changer. The benefits you get from riding with a crew are just too significant to ignore, especially when it comes to shared XP and efficiency. So, how does it work? Well, when you're in a posse, many activities will grant XP not just to the player who completes the objective, but to other posse members as well, especially if they're nearby or actively participating. Think about things like free roam missions, bounty hunts, trader deliveries, moonshine deliveries. All these activities can yield shared XP. This means you're essentially earning XP for things your friends are doing, and they're earning XP for things you're doing. It's a win-win situation that significantly boosts your overall XP gain per hour. Another massive advantage of being in a posse is the increased efficiency and safety. Tackling a difficult bounty with multiple targets? A posse makes it a breeze. Defending a long-distance trader delivery from rival players or aggressive NPCs? Having backup is invaluable and ensures you get that full XP payout. Even something as simple as clearing out a gang hideout becomes faster and easier with a team, meaning you can move on to the next XP earning activity much quicker. More hands make light work, and in Red Dead Online, light work often means faster XP. Furthermore, playing in a posse, especially a persistent posse led by someone who has unlocked various camp upgrades or has different roles active, opens up more opportunities. Maybe your posse leader has a large delivery wagon ready to go, or a high-level bounty poster you don't have access to yet. By joining them, you get to participate in these higher-tier activities and reap the associated XP rewards. It's also a great way to learn from more experienced players and discover new strategies you might not have thought of on your own. And let's not forget the social aspect. While not directly tied to XP, having fun with friends can make the grind feel less like a grind and more like an enjoyable adventure. Time flies when you're having fun, and before you know it, you'll have racked up a ton of XP just by playing together. So whether you form your own persistent posse and invite friends or simply join an open temporary posse you find in the player menu, make an effort to team up. The shared XP, increased efficiency, and access to more activities make it an undeniably powerful tool for ranking up fast. Alright, let's talk about one of the most iconic roles in the Wild West, and one that's absolutely fantastic for racking up XP bounty hunting. If you enjoy action, chasing down outlaws and engaging in some thrilling gunfights, then this role is not only going to be a blast to play but also incredibly rewarding in terms of rank progression. Rockstar Games really nailed the feel of being a bounty hunter, and the XP payouts can be seriously impressive, especially if you know how to maximize them. The core gameplay loop of the bounty hunter role involves picking up bounty posters from various bounty boards scattered across the map. These missions task you with tracking down and capturing, or if you prefer, eliminating targets. Each successful bounty you complete rewards you with cash, gold nuggets, and a healthy dose of roll XP, which levels up your bounty hunter rank, unlocking new skills and items. But importantly, you also get a significant amount of general character XP, which is what we're really focusing on for ranking up fast. Now here's a crucial tip for maximizing your XP from bounties. Bring them in alive and take your time. The game actually rewards you more for turning in bounties closer to the time limit. This might sound counterintuitive, but waiting until the last 30 seconds or so before delivering the target to the sheriff's office or prison wagon can significantly increase your gold and XP payout. It's a bit of a weird mechanic, but it's a confirmed way to get more bang for your buck. Also, capturing multiple targets from a single poster, if available, yields even greater rewards. Legendary bounties are where the real XP explosions happen. These are multi-stage missions with unique storylines and often more challenging encounters. While they have a cooldown period after completion, the XP and cash rewards are substantially higher than regular bounties. Completing these, especially at higher difficulties, which you can select when replaying them, will send your XP bar soaring. Plus, they're incredibly engaging and offer a nice change of pace from the standard bounty hunts. Make sure you're tackling these whenever they're available. Finally, don't forget about the infamous bounties, which were added later and offer a slightly different structure, often involving multiple parts within a specific region. These are also great for XP. As you level up your bounty hunter role, you'll unlock things like the reinforced lasso, the bounty wagon, essential for multiple targets, and skills that make you better at your job. All of this contributes to completing bounties more efficiently, and thus, earning XP faster. So, saddle up, get your bolus ready, and start bringing in those scoundrels. Your rank will thank you for it. Now, if high-octane gunfights aren't always your cup of tea, or if you're looking for a more relaxed, yet incredibly lucrative way to gain XP, then let me introduce you to the collector role. This role is, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the absolute best for pure XP gain, especially if you're methodical and enjoy exploring the vast, beautiful world of Red Dead Online. Seriously guys, the amount of XP you can rake in by finding collectibles is just staggering. The premise of the collector role is simple. You purchase the collector's bag from Madame Nazar, and then you set out to find various sets of hidden items scattered throughout the 5 states. These can be anything from tarot cards, antique alcohol bottles, bird eggs, arrowheads, family heirlooms, to wildflowers. Each individual item you pick up grants you a decent chunk of XP. It might not seem like much for one item, but when you're finding dozens in a single play session, it adds up incredibly fast. The real magic happens when you complete entire sets of collectibles. Once you have all items in a particular set, like all 14 tarot cards of a specific suit, or all 9 antique alcohol bottles, you can mail them to Madame Nazar for a massive XP payoff, on top of a very handsome cash reward. Selling full sets is where the collector role truly shines for ranking up. And here's the kicker. There are online maps and tools created by the community that show the exact locations of every single collectible, and these locations reset on a daily cycle. This means you can plan incredibly efficient routes to gather everything. Using these online maps, like the famous Gene Ropke map, turns the collector role into an XP farming machine. You can literally ride from one collectible to the next, hoovering up XP with every discovery. It's a very chill and almost meditative way to play the game, and you get to see parts of the map you might otherwise miss. Plus, while you're out collecting, you'll naturally stumble upon other opportunities for XP, like random encounters, hunting, or even finding treasure maps. So if you're looking for a method that offers a huge, consistent stream of XP with relatively low risk and effort, once you know the locations, the collector role is an absolute must. Invest in the Pennington Field Shovel and the Metal Detector as soon as you can, as these unlock access to even more valuable collectibles. Dedicate a few hours to a full collection run, sell those sets, and watch your rank skyrocket. It's almost unbelievable how much XP you can earn this way, making it a top-tier choice for rapid progression. Let's shift gears and talk about a role that appeals to the hunters and entrepreneurs among us, the trader role. This role, overseen by your trusty camp companion Crips, is all about hunting animals, bringing materials back to camp, and then producing goods to sell for a hefty profit and, you guessed it, a ton of XP. While it might require a bit more active effort than collecting, the rewards, especially from long-distance deliveries, are well worth it for ranking up. The core loop of the trader role involves keeping Crips supplied with animal carcasses, pelts, and skins. Perfect carcasses from 3-star animals provide the most materials, so honing your hunting skills is key here. Once Crips has materials, he'll gradually convert them into goods. You'll also need to complete resupply missions periodically to keep production going, and these missions themselves grant a nice little XP boost. It's a cycle of hunt, supply, and protect that feels very immersive. The big XP payouts in the trader role come from sales missions. Once your goods bar is full, or partially full if you're impatient, you can choose to make a local delivery for a smaller, safer reward, or a long-distance delivery for a much larger payout in cash and XP. Long-distance deliveries, however, alert other players in the session that you're making a run, and they can choose to attack you and steal your goods. This risk versus reward element adds a thrilling edge to the trader life. Successfully completing a large, long-distance delivery can net you thousands of XP points in one go. Now, a fantastic way to boost your trader efficiency, especially when it comes to legendary animals, is by leveraging the naturalist role. While we're not focusing on naturalist for direct XP here, its legendary animal missions are a goldmine for the trader. Once you've tracked and sampled a legendary animal for Harriet, you can often find its pelt in the wild or through her missions. Donating a legendary animal pelt to Crips fills up your materials bar by a massive amount, significantly speeding up your goods production. This synergy is incredible. Investing in upgrades for your trader business, like the larger delivery wagons, medium and then large, is crucial. The large delivery wagon allows you to sell 100 goods at once, leading to the biggest possible XP and cash windfalls from a single sale. Also, having a hunting wagon is super useful for bringing back multiple carcasses to Crips. So, if you enjoy hunting and the thrill of high-stakes deliveries, the trader role offers a very satisfying path to higher ranks, especially when you get those big sales completed. It's a solid, reliable earner of both cash and experience. Following naturally from the trader role, or as a standalone venture if you prefer, we have the Moonshiner role. This is for those outlaws who want to delve into the illicit underground business of brewing and distributing their own potent shine. It's a role with a cool storyline, unique mission types, and importantly for us, another fantastic avenue for earning substantial XP and ranking up your character. If you've ever wanted your own secret speakeasy, this is the role for you. To get started as a Moonshiner, you'll first need to have reached a certain rank in the trader role, or paid a fee to bypass it, and then meet Maggie Fike at Emerald Ranch to purchase your own moonshining shack. Once set up, your business involves sourcing ingredients like fruit, herbs, and sugar, choosing a recipe for your moonshine, letting your cook Marcel work his magic, and then personally delivering the fragile product to eager buyers. Each step offers opportunities for XP. The story missions associated with the Moonshiner role, where you help Maggie Fike get her revenge and establish her business, are a great source of initial XP, and also unlock upgrades for your operation. These missions are quite fun and offer a good bit of narrative. Beyond these, you'll be doing bootlegger missions to reduce the cost of your mash, the base ingredient for moonshine, or to sabotage rival moonshiners. These missions are repeatable and provide decent XP and roll XP each time you complete them. The big XP payouts, similar to the trader role, come from selling your finished moonshine. You'll drive a fragile wagon trying to avoid bumpy roads and revenue agents to deliver your goods to a buyer. The more bottles intact upon arrival, the higher your payout. Stronger, flavored moonshine recipes, which require specific collectibles often found with the collector role, another great synergy, sell for more money and thus grant more XP. Successfully completing a high-value moonshine sale can give you a very satisfying XP boost. Don't forget about the bar expansion for your shack. While it costs a bit to set up, having a fully upgraded bar allows you to serve your own moonshine to other players, and you can even complete daily challenges related to your bar, like dancing or playing with the band. These activities, while small, add to your overall XP gain and make the role more immersive. The Moonshiner role offers a unique blend of business management, stealth, combat, and careful driving, all contributing to a steady flow of XP that will help you climb the ranks effectively. Now let's talk about something that's available to every single player right from the get-go, and that's the A Land of Opportunities story missions. These are the cooperative, narrative-driven missions that form the main storyline of Red Dead Online. If you're a new player, these should absolutely be one of your first priorities, not just for the engaging story and the moral choices they present, but for the significant XP rewards they offer, especially on your first playthrough. These missions, initiated by Horley, see you working for characters like Jessica Leclerc as she seeks revenge for her murdered husband. They involve a variety of objectives, from daring rescues and intense shootouts to stealthy infiltrations and dramatic standoffs. Each mission you complete will reward you with a good chunk of cash and, more importantly for our discussion, a substantial amount of XP. This is especially true for the later missions in the storyline, which tend to be longer and more complex. What's great about these story missions is that they are designed for cooperative play, typically for 2 to 4 players. This means you can team up with your posse members or matchmake with other players to tackle them. Playing with others not only makes the missions easier and more fun, but also ensures you have backup during the more challenging encounters. The shared experience of progressing through the story together is a great way to bond with fellow outlaws, while simultaneously boosting your rank. Even after you've completed the entire storyline, you can replay these missions. While the XP payout for replaying might be slightly less than the first time, it's still a very viable way to earn XP, especially if you enjoy the missions themselves, or if there's a particular mission that you find quick and easy to complete. Sometimes Rockstar even offers bonus XP and cash events for completing story missions, so keep an eye out for those weekly updates. They can make replaying these missions incredibly lucrative. Beyond the core A Land of Opportunities missions, remember that the newer Tough Business missions, which involve working with Guido Martelli and focusing on more nefarious activities, also provide excellent XP. These missions offer a different flavor and expand the narrative of your online character. So, don't neglect the story content that Red Dead Online provides. It's not just there for flavor, it's a genuinely effective way to earn XP, learn the game's mechanics, and get your character well on their way to a higher rank. Alright guys, let's dive into something that adds a ton of dynamic action to your Red Dead Online sessions and can be a surprisingly good source of quick, XP free roam events. These are timed, competitive, or cooperative events that pop up periodically as you explore the world. You'll get an on-screen invitation, and accepting it will transport you to the event area to participate alongside other players from your session. They're a fantastic way to break up the routine of other activities and earn some decent rewards. There's a huge variety of free roam events catering to different playstyles. You've got combat-focused events like King of the Castle, Fool's Gold, and Cold Dead Hands, where you fight other players for control of an area or a valuable item. Winning these, or even just performing well by getting kills and completing objectives, will net you a nice XP bonus. These are great for players who enjoy PvP and want to test their combat skills against others. Then there are more objective-based or cooperative events. For example, Trade Route is a fantastic event for traders, where you team up with other players to defend a train laden with goods from waves of bandits. Successfully completing this event not only gives you trader goods, but also a very generous amount of character XP. There are also events like Salvage, where players cooperate to find and retrieve valuable items, or fishing challenges like Wild Animal Kills or Master Archer that test specific skills. The beauty of free roam events is their accessibility, and the fact that you often get XP just for participating, even if you don't come out on top. Of course, winning or placing highly will grant you more XP, but even a decent effort can be rewarded. They're also a great way to quickly complete certain daily challenges, as many challenges are themed around participating in or achieving objectives within free roam events. This allows you to double dip on XP gains, XP from the event itself, and XP from the related daily challenge. Keep an eye on the top left of your screen for those event invitations. They usually appear every 45 minutes or so. Don't be afraid to jump in and try them out, even if you're new. Some events are role-specific, like the aforementioned Trade Route for traders or Protect Legendary Animal for naturalists, and these can be particularly good for both role XP and general XP. Participating in a variety of these events will not only keep the game fresh, but also contribute steadily to your rank progression. They are a fun, dynamic, and often rewarding part of the Red Dead Online experience. For those of you who crave pure, unadulterated player versus player action, the Showdown series is where you'll want to spend some serious time. These are instanced PvP playlists that pit you against other players in a variety of game modes, from classic team deathmatch and free-for-all variants to more unique objective-based modes. And let me tell you, not only can these be incredibly thrilling, but they can also be an absolute goldmine for XP, especially if you perform well. The Showdown series can be accessed directly from the player menu or by visiting specific icons on the map. Once you join, you'll be thrown into a rotation of different game modes, like Hostile Territory, Most Wanted, Name Your Weapon, and Shootout. Each match you complete will award you XP based on your performance, things like kills, objectives completed, and whether your team won or lost. Even if you're not the top player, just participating actively can still yield a decent amount of XP over time. One of the key advantages of the Showdown series for XP gain is the sheer consistency. You're always in the action, always engaging with other players, and always working towards objectives that grant XP. Unlike some free roam activities where there might be downtime, Showdowns are pretty much non-stop. If you can string together a few good matches or get on a winning streak, the XP can really start to pile up quickly. Plus, it's a fantastic way to hone your combat skills, which will benefit you in all other aspects of Red Dead Online. Now, to really maximize your XP in Showdowns, you'll want to focus on playing the objective and getting as many kills as possible. Using your ability card loadout effectively, which we'll talk about in the next chapter, is absolutely crucial here. Different modes will favor different strategies and loadouts, so be prepared to adapt. For example, in objective modes like Hostile Territory, capturing and holding zones is just as important, if not more so, than just getting kills. Teamwork also plays a big role in team-based modes. Don't be discouraged if you're not a PvP god right away. Like anything, it takes practice. But the more you play, the better you'll get, and the more XP you'll earn. Keep an eye out for any special events or bonuses that Rockstar might be running for the Showdown series, as these can often double or even triple the XP rewards, making it an incredibly efficient way to rank up during those periods. So, if you've got a competitive streak and enjoy fast-paced action, jump into the Showdown series and watch that XP bar fill up. Last, but certainly not least, let's talk about something that underpins your effectiveness in almost every activity in Red Dead Online, and that's ability cards. While not a direct method of earning XP in the same way as completing a mission, using and upgrading your ability cards effectively can significantly enhance your performance, allowing you to complete XP-earning activities faster, more efficiently, and with greater success. This, in turn, leads to more XP overall and helps you rank up. Ability cards provide passive buffs and active skills that can dramatically change your gameplay. There are 4 types: combat, recovery, defense, and Deadeye. You can equip 1 Deadeye card and up to 3 passive cards. Choosing the right combination of cards for your playstyle and the activity you're undertaking is absolutely crucial. For example, if you're focused on PvP, cards like Paint It Black for Deadeye, Never Without One for defense, and Winning Streak for damage can be incredibly powerful. Now here's where the XP connection comes in more directly. Each ability card can be upgraded twice, from Tier 1 to Tier 3, with each tier providing a stronger effect. How do you upgrade them? By earning XP while the card is equipped. That's right, the XP you earn from any activity, bounties, collecting, trading, showdowns, anything, contributes to upgrading your equipped ability cards. And when a card upgrades, you get a nice little chunk of character XP as a bonus. So, by actively using and leveling up your cards, you're also getting bonus rank XP. Therefore, it's a good strategy to decide early on which cards you want to focus on and keep them equipped to level them up. Even if a card isn't fully optimal for every single situation at Tier 1, getting it to Tier 3 will make a huge difference. Consider having different loadouts for different activities. For instance, a PvE loadout might focus on health regeneration and damage resistance, like Strange Medicine or Iron Lung, while a collector might use Unblinking Eye to keep Deadeye active longer for spotting collectibles with Eagle Eye Plus. Don't just buy ability cards and forget about them. Actively manage them, upgrade them, and experiment with different combinations. A well-chosen and fully upgraded set of ability cards can make you a formidable force in Red Dead Online, allowing you to tackle harder content, win more engagements, and ultimately, earn XP at a much faster rate. It's an investment that pays dividends in both power and progression. So, study those cards, spend your cash wisely to unlock them, and then get out there and earn XP to make them, and yourself, even stronger. And there you have it, guys. My top 10 tricks and methods to absolutely skyrocket your rank in Red Dead Redemption 2 Online. We've covered a ton of ground, from the crucial daily challenges and the power of posses, all the way through each of the major roles, story missions, events, showdowns, and the strategic importance of ability cards. I truly believe that if you implement even a few of these strategies into your gameplay, you're going to see a massive difference in how quickly you level up and unlock all that awesome content the game has to offer. The beauty of Red Dead Online is that there are so many different ways to play and progress, and hopefully this guide has given you a clearer picture of how to do that efficiently and effectively, no matter your preferred playstyle. Whether you're a sharpshooting bounty hunter, a meticulous collector, a shrewd trader, or a cunning moonshiner, there are paths to rapid advancement waiting for you. The key is consistency, knowing where to focus your efforts, and taking advantage of all the systems Rockstar has put in place. So I want to hear from you. What are your favorite ways to rank up in RDR2 Online? Are there any tricks I missed that you swear by? Let me know down in the comments section below. I read every single one. And your experiences could help out other players too. And if you found this video helpful, if it gave you some new ideas or strategies, then please do me a huge favor and smash that like button. And most importantly, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future Red Dead Online tips, tricks, news, and updates. Thanks for watching. I'm Dan The, and I'll catch you in the next one.